So I know a lot of you deal with this probably on a daily basis. If you have some level of OCD, which comes probably from major Virgo aspects, I've got a lot in my chart. Um, I know you deal with this every day, all the time. Sorry, there's the line from the sun here. So you leave the house, okay, and as soon as you leave the house, your thoughts, your mind will start questioning: did I turn the stove off? Did I lock the door? Are the pets okay? Did I shut this off? Did I shut that off? And then depends on the level of OCD. Most likely, to make sure and to have peace of mind, you turn around and you go back. You find that you did turn the stove off. You did find that you did lock the door, or I don't know. Depends. Again, we're in Virgo season, so I'm sure you're feeling this a lot. Okay, if you deal with this, did I lock the car? Did I do this? Did I do that? And if you, on top of that, are ADHD and you're doing gazillion things and your mind is on every dimension, if you're doing too many things and you're moving too fast, these thoughts are gonna get louder and there's more chaos. That's why we need to slow down. But I found I used to deal with this a lot, and I'm always about being better be safe than sorry and proactive, and it's just like I would rather turn back and make sure, but it depends how far you go, and it can get exhausting. It's not practical, right? So I wanted to share a simple solution for this. What I started doing, and this actually goes hand in hand with my last post, where I explained the importance of subconscious work and how the subconscious will respond to sound first and then visual later. So what I found really, really helpful, that works with me, there we go, is that I will speak out loud. So for example, if let's say I'm cooking and I need to leave, or if I'm rushing to get to an appointment, or if I'm multitasking, which it's not if, it's always, I will speak out loud. So if I use the stove, I will say, I am turning the stove now. So I can hear myself that I am turning the stove off right now. And I'll tap my head. So it's like when you tap your head, you say remember, you are commanding your brain, your conscious brain, to work for you and remembering. So you're putting commands out there, and remember the sound, okay? So the subconscious will pick up the sound. Hey, I am turning the stove off right now, remember. So then when you do leave the house and you start driving, and those what we call intrusive thoughts, okay, come into your head, and they start saying, oh my god, did you turn the stove off? You will remember the sound. Your subconscious will pull up the memory of, yes, remember, I heard you saying, remember, I turned the stove off. So if you, so simple, but yet so effective. So same thing with locking the door, with making sure your pet is okay and is safe inside, with locking the car, anything that those intrusive thoughts will come in and start questioning. Once you turn the car on and you start driving, and you're already on the road, typically, what are those typical intrusive thoughts? Did you lock the door? Did you do this? So be proactive, okay? Be proactive to those thoughts. Be a step ahead. Play chess with those intrusive thoughts. Take power, okay? That's what you're doing. Take your power and speak to the doorknob, okay? When you're logging, speak out loud and say, I am locking the door right now, remember, okay? And then say it out loud, say it multiple times. When you go into the car, you start your car, you start driving, those memories will come out and you have the answer, and you don't need to turn back to check on the dark. Especially right now with Virgo season, people are who deal with OCD issues, who are in their heads a lot, who have these loopy thoughts, who deal with intrusive thoughts on a daily basis. It's amplified, okay? It's really, really going to amplify these thoughts. I can feel it. I'm being a little extra myself. But yeah, so it's like once you start doing this and incorporating, it's a very simple solution, and it will save you time, it will give you peace of mind, it will calm your nervous system, and you start taking control. What you're doing is taking control and making your mind working for you, not against you.